Hello, hi, my name is Zaina. Zaina O'Leary, formerly known as Zaina Allen. I got married last April 29th, and I am pregnant. So I wanted to do a first trimester recap because I haven't done it yet, and then I tried, but I'm finally getting it done today, even though I'm in my second trimester. And actually today, I'm 6 months pregnant, 23 weeks. It's freaking insane. I only have like 3 more months left, so that's crazy. I was gonna wear something different, but no laundry. But I had this dress before I was pregnant, and it's just been one of my like go-to comfy outfits. But long story short, this wasn't supposed to be able to happen. I plan on doing a video just like my story of like my uterus and healing and what hasn't been healed yet, what I'm waiting on. But in August, I found out that I needed another surgery on my uterus. I have a fibroid tumor that's still hanging out. Go away. The other day I was thinking I'm gonna call it No. The fibroid's name is No. So apparently where my fibroid is, it's like, right now it's at my cervix. It's like blocking my cervix, but it was like in my canal. So my doctor was like, I don't know if like sperm will be able to get through, and if it does, it may cause you to miscarriage. So jokes on that theory and thought, because I am very much pregnant and like baby's super healthy and whatever. So that's really good news. Anyways, so my first couple, I want to talk about symptoms first. My first couple of symptoms were like cold and flu, almost pretty much COVID symptoms, which freaked me out because I at the time I was like nannying for a family in Florida, and I didn't want to be sick for one, and then I didn't want to get anybody else sick. And I looked it up because I was like skeptical. Am I pregnant? My period's supposed to be coming, and some of my like body stuff was like, oh, my period's coming. And I was like telling Nate, my husband, about it, and I was like, do you think I have COVID? Should I go take a test? And he was like, it doesn't sound like COVID. It sounds like you could be pregnant. So I waited until I was done nannying for that week, and I came home. I took the test, and I was very much pregnant. And then later I looked up, like, some women experience like cold and flu symptoms when they are pregnant. So I just had like everything, congestion. I was so nauseous. But not that, well, yeah, I was very nauseous. But like, long story short about me, I was a very queasy, still am, threw up a ton as a child because everything grossed me out. Like, if your armpits are sweating, throwing up. If you burp at the school lunch table, God, call my mom because I need to go home right now. So I like made a pact with myself and the Lord. I was like, I'm done doing the whole throw up thing because I don't like it. So technically I haven't, with like morning sickness, I never threw up, and I'm so thankful for that because I have toilet phobias and I don't like to throw up. So I have a couple of issues that prevent me from like liking the lifestyle of like throwing up. Anyways, so I had cold and flu symptoms. My sense of smell was like through the roof, which was not good for me because, you know, I'm queasy. I could smell everything, anything and everything. My back pain started to get a little bad once because I found out I was pregnant September 25th. And I think by November, December, my back was like killing me, and I just knew that I needed to get it cracked by a chiropractor. So I found a chiropractor here in Florida, and that really helped me. I actually need to make another appointment because I think if I stay consistent with it, I won't have any issues. So if you're pregnant and your back is bothering you, especially your whole back, I really recommend a chiropractor, like a good one. Look it up. My emotions and mood swings. Here's the thing. With my history, I was on birth control for 5 years. When all my stuff went down and I came off of birth control and was bleeding out terribly, I was on different hormones to try to stop the bleeding, so I switched off from a bunch of stuff, from like Depo to just progesterone, just all that stuff. So I was used to never feeling emotionally stable. I'm a 4 on the Enneagram, if you know Enneagram stuff. Like, I'm very emotional. I can be moody. I try, or I don't demonize my like sensitivity, because I think it makes me like empathetic, and it makes me able to connect with people, connect with the Lord. Like, I feel like that makes me a really good worship leader. Just being able to sense what's going on all the time. So emotions, heavy, deep emotions are nothing new to me, but these type of mood swings and emotions got really bad like mid-November, December, which I came out of my second trimester in December. No, I didn't. My first trimester. So I guess I'll just keep this talk, obviously mostly first trimester, but I can just say that I did notice like a big difference in how I could like handle things and like not fall apart. And I think also my like life circumstances have drastically changed too. Like, I live in a new place. My husband is a resident, so we had to move for a year in a place that we don't know anyone like that at all. And so I don't have my same like tight-knit community here, and only see them like once or twice a month if I'm lucky. So I think all of that has played a role in my emotions. And I feel like if you're going through the like heavy mood swings and like emotions, depression, all that kind of stuff, it is normal, but I would suggest getting help. Like, I think that was the best thing I did for myself, was like talking to my doctors, midwives, and like talking to friends. And I'm currently in the process of trying to find like a new counselor here in Florida. So yeah, that was a lot. That's a lot going on. So what I did with all of these symptoms, like, there were some things I just had to just like deal with. When it came to the nausea, I had Zofran for a little bit, and then my sweet husband bought me these Preggy Pops. You can get them on Amazon, and they're just like basically like sour candies that help with nausea. I really like these. I did use a lot of them. The only problem is I get canker sores with certain stuff. So if it's like super sour or maybe acidic, and Crest toothpaste give me canker sores. So I had to lay off those for a while because my mouth was just hurting and burning. But I do, if you don't have a problem with that, I totally suggest that. Those are on Amazon. So that helped with nausea, and then eventually it did let up. I can't really tell you the last time I've been nauseous, except for my dad's driving. That'll get me. And then with back pain, like I said, I went to the chiropractor. With the cold and flu stuff, there wasn't a ton that I could take. I did take a Z-Pack like the beginning of my pregnancy, and that helped, but I think it was just a mix of those being my pregnancy symptoms and then going back from Georgia to Florida. My allergies just... Oh, I got an air purifier. I'm not going to pick it up, it's heavy, for my bridal shower, and that's a game changer. I put it on every night, and I really think that helps, like, just the air feels kind of cruddy here. So products. The products that I loved and used immediately, I picked up bio oil because I know a lot of women use that. So I've had this since the beginning of my pregnancy, and I do yell at Nate when he puts it on me because that's our thing. He puts all my like creams on me at night, and then I put my stuff on by myself in the morning. But at first I was like, don't squeeze so much of it, but he does all the time. But that's all that we've used, and I'm 6 months pregnant. And then I had already gotten I bought this, and then I got the coconut oil, not coconut oil, cocoa butter formula massage lotion. I have one in Georgia, so when I fly home there, I use that there. But I was just using these two together in the beginning, and then I found out that there was a set on Amazon, and I saw somebody on YouTube talking about it, so I got it. So this is like a massage cream, and it's like really thick. So sometimes I'll do like the bio oil first, and then I'll put this cream on. It feels like it's like sealing it. I don't use this oil that it came with as much, not like on purpose. I just like go to my bio oil first. And then I love this stuff, makes me feel so covered by the blood. It's the tummy butter. Like it goes on thick, and you wake up and you're still like smooth. So all 4 of these came in a pack. So I highly suggest this, especially if it's just like the beginning of your pregnancy, because I know some women don't even like start putting stuff on yet, but I wanted to. I know my mom got stretch marks with her 3rd, but she said she didn't get them with me and my middle sister, so I don't know if my body will be the same way. I do have stretch marks on my hips and butt because for some reason that just grows, but that grew a long time ago. But I've just been trying to stay on it with the stretch mark stuff or the creams, because your belly does start to get like itchy, like it's just dry. But there's this stuff called Summer Fridays that I want to try. I might go pick it up next week at Sephora or order it, because I've heard a lot of people talk about it, how they really like it. And now that I'm starting to like grow, I just think it's good to have some just like heavy duty stuff. So I'll let you know in my 2nd trimester recap how that's going. And then, crap, my husband also bought me this. I got a pregnancy pillow, which I've been wanting. I wanted one just in general, because I hear girls talk about, even if they're not pregnant, they love a pregnancy pillow. I do really love mine. I usually only use it for naps though, because I don't know if I'm just not big enough, or like my neck isn't long enough, but sometimes it can give me a neck ache. So if I do use it, I just kind of like flip the side over like this and use my regular pillow, and then just use the rest of this for my body. And I will say, I started putting a pillow in between my legs in general. I started using a pregnancy pillow in general maybe after my 1st or 2nd surgery, and maybe even before that, because I always felt like my uterus felt like it was being crushed. And I guess it's just something I would have to describe in another video, but I just had a lot of awful symptoms that required me to... Perfect, they're about to blow leaves. I don't see any. Anyways, so I had already started using a pillow in between my legs because it just made my uterus hurt less. But then when I was talking to my pelvic floor therapist, she was like, I suggest everybody do it, male, female, because it's really good for your pelvic floor. So just a note, if you're not pregnant, that's still something good to do. for your pelvic area. But yeah, and then I have like a long king size pillow that I use at night if I'm not using this, but this stays on the bed and I use this. I do take prenatals. I ran out this morning, but don't judge me. I use the Ollie brand. It's the gummies and it has folic acid and something else that's good for you, and the baby. And those are just really easy for me to just chew and go. And I think that was another reason why I was getting canker sores, because it's kind of like a sour candy feel, which was helpful in the morning. And then I was using these and then it was just like not the move. But yeah, I had a really good first trimester other than like the emotional breakdowns. I think I want to kind of talk about that more in my second trimester video, because more happened and I just needed more medical attention with like depression. But yeah, that was more second trimester when it got really bad than first. So I'll just leave it out for now, but thanks so much for watching. I'm super excited to be pregnant and like giving birth in just a couple of months. This is like a dream of mine. I've always wanted to be a mom and carry a healthy baby, and I've always wanted a little boy, so I'm getting my boy first, and Nate and I are just really excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, that helps me out, and I'll talk to you soon.